All right, today I'm going to do a 3-month service on my ResMed AirSense 11, and I'm going to use the ResMed F20 headgear, so I'm going to replace this strap with a new strap as a part of that. It's nice that it does actually have a perforated cut. So you can see this is the official ResMed branded strap. It does have magnets that are plastic coated, so you don't have to worry about this thing scratching or damaging anything. It's going to look just as good a few months down the line as it does now. This is the F20 large. And we do have Velcro on the front. You can see it is in fact the blue Velcro, so this is definitely a genuine product. I'm also going to be doing a 3-month service, which is going to include everything here. This is the Humid Air 11 tank. This is the AirTouch F20. The ResMed F20 headgear. This is the Climate Line Air heated hose. We're also going to be replacing the AirTouch F20 mask and the filter. These two get replaced more often, but because we're doing a full 3-month service, we're just going to replace all that as well. So first, let's disassemble. So I'm going to press in and pull out that old tank. I'm actually going to save this just in case anything happens to the new one. I'm going to press and pull on the hose. That just pops right out. Because this is the heated hose, you do see these contacts on the top. This is going to pop out right here. So just press in on that, and then it pops out like that. Now this is the only part that we're not going to be replacing today, so I'm going to wash this out with warm soapy water right now. And we'll slide that back in. Then on the side, we'll pop this down, pull out that filter, put in our new filter, clip that closed. Insert the new tank. Line up the arrows on the top and put in our new hose. And finally replace the headgear. So all we're going to do is pop this off. And I do try to keep kind of an idea of where this was when I take it off. That way when I put the new one on, I'll know exactly how that goes on. And because these can stretch out over time, this one might not be exactly perfect, but if I get it in the ballpark, that'll help me out. I can just see for me, it kind of lines up with that stitching. We can also tell just by looking at the bend where it's been folded over time. That is a pretty good indicator of how this is actually going to go. With the new one, this is the front, so this is going to match up here. We want to make sure that we are putting it in from the inside and then putting it up approximately where we're going to need it and Velcro that down. And then it's going to depend on how tight you actually need it, which is going to depend on what the settings are on the AirSense 11. So if you need a high pressure on the CPAP, this is going to have to be a little tighter to hold this mask to your face. And the hose just fits right onto the adapter. You just press it in. You can see this swivels around very nicely. So that is the full 3-month service.